If you haven't already, don't watch the latest trailer or look up Google Images because it shows a major spoiler. Pet Sematary is a remake of the original 1989 horror film, which was based off of a Stephen King novel. Since both the novel and the film have been around for so long, many of us already know the main premise. Cats are assholes! One of them was playing in the role because he has an even lower IQ than normal, and before you know it, Daddy's got to explain to his daughter why the cat looks like a pancake. Jokes aside, this film is actually about the Creed family. The mother Rachel is haunted by her past because of a traumatic childhood, while the husband, played by Jason Clarke, finds a nearby burial ground thanks to a neighbor, Judd Crandall, played by John Lithgow, and together they bring the dead cat back, but it's off somehow, and I don't mean like it moved to Portland and turned vegan. This film is superior to the original in almost every way, especially the acting, especially the actress Jete Lawrence who plays the little girl Ellie. Lithgow is able to deliver the more iconic scenes in a way that feels much more natural. This version makes a bunch of small changes that make the characters' actions much more reasonable and understandable. It also makes one big, major change that adds new dimensions to the story that the first film didn't have. There are a few jump scares, but I felt that they were done sparingly and in a way that was visually creative, and there are a few great scenes specifically for all you fans of gore. The only character that let me down was the way this film treats Victor Pascal. There's nothing inherently wrong with the performance, but Pascal's role is trimmed down and is played straight, whereas the original was fleshed out as more important and in some ways a comic relief. I rewatched the original and boy has the cheesy acting not aged well.
If he comes back, and he's like Judd said Timmy Benjamin was, I'll just put him back to sleep.
Even so, the concept is cool enough that I would recommend watching through the original first, mostly because this remake goes out of its way to play with your expectations, provided you have the original fresh in your mind. Overall, I would say this version is definitely worth your time, especially if you are a fan of the 80s version. Like most films in this genre, it's really all about the second half once things start picking up, which was great, and I appreciated the powerful and refreshing ending. The only problem I saw with the ending was that it felt a little rushed. It kind of has to be to catch you off guard, but I believe many will find it abrupt. I give Pet Sematary 7 suicidal cats out of 10. To anybody who owns a cat, just saying, they're probably going to murder you.